Hello and welcome back to Crusader Chronicles. We are playing Crusader Kings 3. Here's our character here, Akoi. Full disclosure actually, before I continue, there was a new patch released today. I think we're now on 1.51, so I didn't actually realize it was coming out today. It installed when I opened the game, so luckily we were able to continue our save, but when I click the character view here, it just doesn't show our family members' portraits. I think they changed something with the portraits, depending on if folks are landed or not. So it's just making it not show up since this is an older save. So that's on me for not paying attention there. I guess I could roll it back, but I didn't really want to mess with it because of I'm using mods and things like that. So I think I'll just keep it, and I hope it kind of works itself out, I guess, as we continue characters and have more kids, I guess. So yeah, hopefully that resolves itself. But yes, this is our current character, Akoi, the King of Ghana. We started this campaign as his father, Sakura. He established the Kingdom of Ghana before he passed away, and also launched a war for the Duchy of Manding, which we were able to successfully finish. And the reason we wanted that duchy is because of a holy site here in the county of Niani. So we now hold two holy sites, our own capital here, Aker, and then Niani down here. And we do want to eventually hold 3 of them, because that will allow us to reform our Vidaic faith here, which gives us more options for advancing through the technological and economic eras, and just more stability against the other feudal realms and religions that are surrounding us, basically. So that's kind of our long-term goal, which we're doing quite nicely on. I do kind of want to go for Jene next, I guess, for the 3rd holy site. And we're not actually allied to this guy, but his daughter, his eldest daughter, is married to our brother, Demba, right now. And his heir, the Duke of Jene's heir, is currently injured and not doing super great. So if he were to die, I believe the duchy would go to the eldest daughter, and therefore into my house, because Demba and her have a son. So I'm hoping I can kind of absorb them that way. I don't really want to fight them, because it's just tricky with this impassable terrain here. So we'll see how that plays out long term. Short term, we kind of have other things to worry about right now. We do have a war going on here, for Gallum here, which is a county held by my vassal. So I wasn't too fussed about this war right now, but to be honest, these guys are really powerful, and I don't have the men to fight them right now. I just finished our war for Manding, so that kind of exhausted my forces a little bit. And the more pressing issue is we have a faction ready to fire at any moment, which is our brother Barry, wanting to install himself onto our throne. And we have one of our vassals who hates us that's going to join it, Barry himself, and then our other brother, Sakura, who holds Tajan up here. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty powerful faction here. So I need to be ready for that to fire, basically. And we'll get through that and then see, maybe we can expand in either direction, I guess, once we get through that. So yeah, let's see what happens. So here we go. Our vassal here, who doesn't like us very much. He is an AK, but he's a Shari. I think that pretty much explains why he doesn't like us. He also wants a seat on our council and really hated our dad. So yeah, he doesn't have the stats for the demands that he's making here. So he's trying to place our brother on the throne. But I, Akoi, will not. Threatened, I am a fighter by my very nature, and I don't really necessarily care about what this guy thinks, so I'll not be threatened. And yes, we've got our brothers, Sakura and Barry, and our vassal here that are coming into this war, but their numbers are vastly inferior to mine. So, quite frankly, I don't think they should have messed with me, but I guess whatever floats their boat. I'm kind of glad because this guy holds a county that's in my capital de jure here, so he's definitely getting that stripped. And then not too sure what to do with my brothers here, but we'll deal with that once they are in our dungeon. For now, rally the troops.
Okay, so let's bring our armies up north here. They're starting to group up over in Walata, it looks like. So let's head over there. Pick my organizer general there so we can move a little bit faster. And let's see. Yeah, we can catch these guys in the northeast of Acre there. So let's do that. It'll be an easy fight there. Yeah, look at those modifiers. Plus 33. Absolutely, Barry's getting wrecked here. And yeah, we obliterated their army just straight into dust there. Wow. They have a very large army massed in there. I don't know how they got that many men. Predicted to lose. I thought they had like 900 men when we started, so perhaps they got some mercs, which I won't do yet. Let's see if I can raise some more armies here. See if I've got some more men who can join us. I feel like I can have more men than them once I raise these guys. Yeah, we've got 80 more men. So we should have about... Oh no, we're gonna have more than them. We're gonna have like 100 more men than them. Okay, not quite 50. And we're still predicted to lose, which doesn't make sense to me, but I'm gonna go for it. And yeah, I guess that was not a good decision. I just couldn't fathom how we would lose, but I guess Sakura is leading there, and he's a true beast of a warrior. Oh. And someone else is declaring war on us. I have to see for what. But yeah, Sakura is pushing us back here. That's unfortunate. So yeah, I might have to go the mercenary route if I'm to beat them, which is so surprising. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Okay, so we lost. We lost our battle there. We'll have to be more careful. They are stronger than I anticipated. It looks like these are the guys attacking us that other war for Nanny. Yeah, so they want the holy site back. But that's fine. We ended up fleeing right over to them, so let's face them now, I guess. Oh, maybe not that way. Let's fight them in Nanny then. Let's do that. Hopefully we can just get rid of them. Yeah, that one we're predicted to win. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess they brought some allies in there, but we'll kick them out of here and see if that won't help our case a little bit. Yeah, sure. Let's put the Holy Warrior in charge because I think we're fighting another faith. I might switch to the organizer guy actually, just to make sure we catch them here. Maybe we'll catch them they're heading north, so we'll catch these guys, get our war score up, and then keep going north and face our civil war again. So this is fine. And I think that might be the leader of this war, so maybe we can kill him. That would be good. And yes, we did capture the war leader. Perfect. Victory. Amazing. So easy. That's one problem eliminated there. Okay, so now let's head back up north. And yeah, these guys are sieging Acre, which is not good. We need to at least push them out of there, because if they take our capital, they're probably going to win. So I am going to go and grab some mercs here, because I need to make sure that I get rid of them. And yeah, it looks like their main army is a mercenary band with horses and not really much else. Let's look at that again. Yeah, their main army has horses and skirmishers. Yeah, so the horses can be countered by spearmen. And we got some spearmen over here. I'm probably going to choose the cheapest one. I don't have that much money, so yeah, Jungle Striker. Let's take this guy. Let's grab them. There they are waiting for us. So we can group up with them and hopefully crush these guys. It's going to be tight. Oh, good. They're leaving. Yeah, that siege was going to be tight there, but they are fleeing. So we'll group up and destroy them here. Looks like it's going to be an easy win, except that they're running away. Hopefully we can catch them. We're going to catch them in Walata, which I guess is fine. Yeah, here we go. The modifiers are not great, but we are beating them back. And I think Barry, Barry is leading this army, and Barry is not the warrior that Sakura is. So we have a lot better success against him. And yes, we succeeded. Our glory is widely known. We are sieging Walata, but it's going to take 18 months. That's a very long time. So I found this useful button, Station Besiegers. I don't remember that being there before, but you can click that, and it leaves just enough men to continue the siege, and you can take the rest of your army elsewhere. So I like that button. And yeah, I'm gonna leave myself seating down, I guess. It's still 18 months. I thought maybe I would speed it up since I am a siege commander, but not so. We'll see how long it takes over here. Yeah, so there's me. Maybe I'll swap myself to the other holding there. See if we can at least get one of these done, since that one's gonna take, well, a lot is gonna take forever no matter what we do. Still down to like a year. Yeah, let's go over to Hode, and try that. Maybe it'll be faster than a year. Faster than a year siege. And we do have a lifestyle perk here. I'm gonna go with Organized March, just because it gives me a bit more movement speed and some bonuses that will help me out with this war. So we got 4 months there, and the other army's heading over to Hode still. We've got a camp dispute between my two vassals. I don't really know these guys very well. I think this guy's Salmon's kid, Kukure. I don't know the other guy. I could have them whipped, or I just stuff my ears. I'm not really a diplomat, so I might just stuff my ears. I don't want to do a diplomacy challenge. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave. I lose a little bit of prestige, but I'll make it back when I crush these dissidents here. So we're down to 3 months in our Mema siege, and wow, still a year for the Hode siege. So, oh, there we go. That was quick. We finished Mema there, so let's go to Walata now. It's gonna take forever, but there's not much else to do. Yeah, 18 months. And, yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit tight. There's not much else to do. 5 months there. We've got an army coming back to Acre, but our Hode siege is almost done. So let's just let that finish. And yes, we've captured Hode. We captured Sakura and Barry's capitals there. We're just trying to go after my vassal. Is the last holding we need to get. We'll chase these guys out of Acre here. Oh, right. So Solomon's kid's gonna marry my sister, which is fine. Allied with him now. We have a bigger army than these guys here. So let's see if we can't just get rid of them. Still 8 months in Walata. I really need to get some siege engines going to speed up these sieges, but oh boy, Sakura just killed my commander. He's making short work out of our army here. He is a really dangerous man, Sakura. Truly our father's son. Yeah, I'm gonna get beat here. But I did take a chunk out of their army, so hopefully that will prevent them from sieging Acre. Demba, my brother Demba had another son, so he's got 2 sons now. That's fine. Yeah, the second son was not quick, which is interesting, I guess. Oh, our war for Galem ended. I think they won, since I was paying no attention. I had other things going on here. 4 months to go in Walata. The rest of my army is fleeing there. Oh, they are sieging Acre. Damn it. I was hoping that I killed enough of them. Okay, we're almost, oh, I thought we were almost done. Still 3 months. Let's just come back and support the Walata siege there. Hopefully we can get to Acre in time. But yeah, we're down to just days away now. But yeah, the opposing army has siege towers, looks like. I really need them to teach me their ways, because I need to speed up my sieges. Someone escaped my dungeon. Okay, that's fine. 10 days away now on the siege. My wife is pregnant. Let's loop around, see if we can catch them. There we go, we won the siege. Oh, and we captured the vassal. Perfect.
And we have done it here. We have defeated our brothers and vassal. So I'm going to go ahead and enforce demands here. I believe that will place them all in my dungeons. There we go. So let's take a peek here. Yes, Sakura's in the dungeon, Vassal's in the dungeon, Barry's in the dungeon. Right where you all belong. So, let's get down to business here. First of all, let me check my Crown Authority. Yes, I'm at level 2, so I can revoke titles. That's good. And this guy absolutely is getting his title revoked because the Duchy of Wagadu, of course, is our de jure capital duchy. We gotta keep that land for ourselves. So, absolutely goodbye, Mr. County of Volata will now be mine. Just so. So, in terms of my other brothers here in my dungeon, I've got Sakura there and Barry. I just want to kind of go back to my character traits here. Remember that I am trusting and also callous, and I am a tactician. So I kind of see it that Sakura is kind of playing chess with his court here. If he's got a tactical use for you, he's willing to trust you. If he doesn't, and you cross him, you're pretty much out of the picture. So, keeping that in mind, I think, like, if we look at Sakura here, yes, he rebelled against us, but he's got really great stats. He definitely serves a good purpose for us. He's even a siege commander like we are, so I have a feeling that we could forgive Sakura based on his use to us, whereas Barry here is really posing no advantage to us and pretty much just dangerous, being arrogant and ambitious, and we really can't placate him. We don't want to use up a seat on our council for someone really with not very good stats. So this is where I think that callousness will come into play. We have no use for Barry, so he is gonna be gone, I think. So yeah, let's see what I can do here for Sakura. I don't want to revoke his titles, at least not unless he really gets uppity, but I wonder if I can negotiate his release. I will get stressed because I'm callous, but I could have him renounce his claims. I can have him renounce his claims on my land. I am the king. I am the Duke of Wagadu. You know, these are my counties, and he gets to keep his stuff. He just has to basically grovel at my feet. And I lose that stress modifier there as well. So I think that's what I'll do for him. Let's do that. Faction has disbanded there, and he has no choice but to accept his release. Perfect. And then for Barry here, again, I said we get rid of him. I also noticed that we've got this guy here, this Emir Khalid here. I feel like, I don't know where this guy came from. I'm assuming he separated from Timbuktu here, but he's really just hanging out in the breeze here and claiming himself Emir of Mema, despite myself holding most of that land. So that definitely can't stand. We definitely don't want Barry keeping that land as well. So I think what I'm gonna do is get rid of Barry here. Probably, I wonder if I can banish him. Or perhaps, how many counties does he have? He has 2 counties. So I wonder if I could take Mema for myself, banish him, and his young son would take Messina. He is only 4 here. He could be tracking to be a warrior, so perhaps I can raise his son as my own. Take Mema for myself. Make myself the Duke after fighting with this guy. And then I'd be a little bit over my limit. But yeah, I think I'll just I'll leave Barry in my dungeon for now and fight this war and grab this county. And then we'll clean that up a bit. But that'll be really nice to have both duchies here, Wagadu and Mema, under my control. And then we'll have to figure out what to do about being over the limit after that.
We go against the Emir here, the Emir of Mema, the Pretender of Mema. I just want to make sure I've got the right war here, because I do not want to vassalize this guy. I want the title for myself. So it looks like this one will allow me that. So let's go declare war here. on Kuga. Raise up our armies. And there we go. Pretty sure this will be a quick war since, yeah, we have like 4 times their number there. Wife is still pregnant. And yeah, looks like it's gonna be just a routing there. Let's see what happens. The Emir is leading troops, so maybe we can capture him. We've had a bit of luck with that. Let's see. Champion killed someone, and yes, we captured him. That was like a 30-second war. Amazing. Alright, enforce demands. And there we go.
So here's Barry here, tucked away in our dungeon. He's got Mema, Messina, and we've got Kuga here, all of which form the Duchy of Mema. So let's see if we cannot form the Duchy here, and yeah, we cannot. We need 200 gold, 212. Yeah, so it's probably time for another raiding break. So we are back from quite an extended raiding break here. Ended up needing more money than I initially thought, just to form the necessary titles and keep myself under my domain limit here. So obviously the main one that we talked about was forming the Duchy of Mema for ourselves. I did banish Barry. I took Mema from him first, and then I banished him, so his other title, Messina, went to his son, who is now my ward, because he's getting a military education. So that should keep him in line. I am a little bit concerned that his heir is Barry himself, and despite banishing him, like, he just went to live in his son's court. So he's not as far away as I would have hoped, which may cause some trouble for us later, but I guess it makes for a good story. And that's what we're all about here at Crusader Chronicles. So we'll have to watch out for him. The other thing that I did, because once I took these counties, I was over my limit, I decided to give away, firstly create and give away the Duchy of Manding. And I chose to give that to my brother Demba, who was previously serving us as our Hogan. I took him out of that role so that I could grant him this land. I thought that it made sense just because he is a mastermind philosopher, and he is now holding a holy site of our religion, so I'm sure he'll do well in that role. You know, he's also served us well on our council. He is the guardian for my son and heir here, so he's been loyal to us, and we are, of course, trusting of those who have a good tactical use to us. So he has been rewarded with the Duchy of Manding, and hopefully that also goes well for us, but if it doesn't, once again, it'll make for a good story. So yeah, that's what we're sitting at right now. We were able to successfully get through the Civil War and increase our own holdings here. I don't know, it was showing that earlier. Yeah, so this is all ours here, which is lovely. But it will get split up amongst my three sons now. As you can see, my second son is anticipated to inherit Mema, and then my younger son needs some land as well, and then I have a daughter. So what I'm thinking of doing is taking Timbuktu, since we fought against them in the past, and they are currently quite weak. They only have 1,800 men and no allies. So that would ensure a duchy for all of my sons, unless I were to have any more. But and that also gives us a bit of an entry point into Gen A when this guy does pass away. Perhaps we can press the claim of Dembo's wife here, although I don't know that I want him holding that much land, but I guess his wife would hold it, and maybe his second son would take that duchy. So yeah, we've got options here, but I think I will save that for the next episode. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the story so far, and please like and subscribe to continue along. All right, see you next time.